What up? What up? Guess it's time to part three of McDonald's Sex Chronicles. And guess what we're going to be talking about? This guy right here. My stupid self. And my sexual parts of McDonald's. Yes, I did a lot of things I shouldn't did at McDonald's. And when I was a regular employee, I didn't care about, and I just care about getting a check at the moment. I made some friends there. Yeah. But when I became an MIT, that's a manager in training, it kind of flipped. I worked at a mainly Hispanic McDonald's, so mostly all the employees was Hispanic. But then we hired two black chicks. One was light skinned, one was chocolate, like chocolate. I liked the chocolate one though. I wanted the chocolate one, me. Everybody else wanted the light skinned one. You heard me? So I was trying to pursue the chocolate one, but came to find out she had a man already. Blah blah blah. So I couldn't do nothing about that because I ain't that type of person to try to break up somebody. But one of my homeboys at the was at the time got the light skinned one. He was the only one who asked her out, really. Everybody found out, blah 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 blah. 2 days afterwards, 2 days, I'm going I'm going in the manager's office. They had another manager in there talking to the dude. The only when I came in there, he's like, man, she's down. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Man, the girl's down, man. She's down to get do a threesome. I'm like, nah, I don't believe that. You know me. The other manager had a girlfriend, all right, so he wasn't going to do it. But I didn't believe him. He like, yeah, come on, one day we gonna invite you over, son, and watch. I'm like, go ahead, and go ahead. We down. So 3 days afterwards, he like, we both got off work at the same time. He like, dog, you ready? She coming to pick us up. I'm like, sure. I'm like, okay. We got some liquor. We went to her house. Next thing you know, it happened. I was like, I didn't believe it was gonna happen, but it happened. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. I'm not gonna front. It was good. But afterwards, we were like, okay, let's keep it on the hush hush. We're gonna keep it on the hush hush. The only other person was gonna know was a manager, the other manager, us three, and then had another employee who knew about it too. I'm working. The other employee like, so Andre, you enjoyed the choo choo train ride? I had to turn around and look. I'm like, wait, what you talking about? I had to play it stupid. The choo choo train ride. He said, I'm like, oh God. So I'm like, if you know, just tell me. He like, yeah, I know. I'm like, these people can't keep quiet for nothing. But I'm like, I don't care. I didn't care at the moment. I'm like, as long as my store manager don't know about it, I was straight. As long as we don't make a fuss about it, we don't get into a drama about it, I was straight. And none drama wise happened out of it because we respected each other at the moment. But this is the other funny thing. This is the funny thing about having sex in the workplace. Girls are going to talk about you. They're going to talk about how big you are and how good you are to the other people, especially the other single people. So when they talk, everybody either want to see or everybody want to know. And I kind of, I was trying to keep it quiet, but I did. I keep it mostly quiet, but when somebody asks, I'm like, and they already knew about it, I told them how I felt about the situation. I felt it like at the moment I was young. I was very young. I was like 20, 22, 22. to the dude was 18, the woman was 26. We were young. We were didn't care at that moment. Oh man, but come to find out, when somebody else found out, they wanted to see, they got to see, and that person wound up giving me head at McDonald's, and I'm like, Lord, yeah, that person gave me head at McDonald's, and I'm like, what am I doing? I was stressed at the moment. I won't lie, it was one of them. I'm stressed. I don't want to be here at the moment, McDonald's days, but I just let it happen, and it was like, oh shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm letting. You know, when you, like I said, when you're young, you're letting sex take over your mind. You think sex is the best option, but thank God I didn't get caught with none of this stuff at the moment at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna tell you something else funny. This is one that caught me a little off guard. So, they had probably 3 weeks after they invited another dude over, the same couple. This the funny thing. This the funny thing. They did the same thing, but this time, the girl wasn't having sex. She was watching. Catch that. She wasn't having sex. She was watching, and she was pumping her boyfriend up to fuck the dude. And I'm like, damn, McDonald's got some freaks. I mean, damn. I thought, I thought we were here to flip burgers. I didn't know we was here having orgies, threesomes, and all that. And I'm like, damn, damn. And the only reason I found out because the dude couldn't keep his mouth shut. The boyfriend could not keep his mouth shut. So I asked the other dude. He like at first he denied it, but then after both of them was in the run, he said, "Yeah, it happened," but he didn't want, he didn't want his business out there and all that. But it's like messing with some. This the whole problem. Messing with somebody who can't keep their mouth shut at work. It's a big thing about McDonald's. You heard me? But that's my mostly all the things I did wrong at McDonald's. But after learning things, I learned never mix business with Pepsi, even though it's McDonald's. Because even in McDonald's, the higher you go up, even with the last sex stories you heard, the easier it is to go down, boss man. Oh, even for a girl. Ooh, wait until I get to part 4 about these other managers though. But